Hi, I'm Bethany Marinick. I work at Grateful Acres Greyhound Pajamas. This is our model Ozzy. He's a 5-year-old black greyhound who was rescued from a track in Florida. He's been a great addition to the house, and he is going to be kind enough to help us demonstrate how to put on and take off your pajamas. Ozzy's a little bit nervous, so when you see his look of what the heck are you doing, I have him put in a corner of the house next to a white wall, and he's wondering what the heck is going on. But we have small treats to help distract him and make him think that this could possibly be a pretty fantastic thing for him to show us this morning. I have next to me coats of 2 different sizes. Ozzy is 75 pounds exactly, so he can fit both in a medium and a large size. I'm going to start by showing how to put on the large size. So when I'm going to put on a coat, I'm going to move him over so that you guys can see the side view of what it looks like. I put them in front of me, and I have my body opposite the side that I'm going to do first. So I take the coat, I open it up so that my hand goes through the neck hole and the label is on the bottom. And so when you put the coat on your dog, I rest it on the shoulders, label up top, and first I put the head into the coat. I'm going to scoot him back just a little bit, and then I rest the coat on the shoulders. And the next part is to get the front legs in. And so I stand on the opposite side of him, reach down, bend the leg up, insert it into the armhole, and sometimes it'll just fall down, but I usually guide it through and cover the dew claw so that it doesn't get hung, and then let him stand. Now, if you have a hard time putting it on, I usually step around to the other side of the dog so I can put it in on the leg opposite my body. Ozzy's done this a while, so I'm going to repeat that on the side closest to me. So now you have the front legs in, and I stretch down to this bottom, and then I go for the hind legs. First, I'm taking the hind leg opposite me. I'm supporting his body with my elbows, lifting the leg up, and sliding it down through. And then I repeat that process on the opposite side here. And if you go slow, it helps your greyhound balance and be a little bit more comfortable with this process. Now, Ozzy's been doing this for a while, and he happens to love coats. One of his favorite things is after getting a coat put on, you give a nice rub. And he thinks that that's just the greatest thing that ever existed. And so now we're going to take the coat off. I'm going to give him a cookie for being a good boy. Want some cookies? Here. There we go. Now that he's been thoroughly bribed, I'm going to take off the coat. I'm going to reach down into his back leg, again supporting him with my arms, hold the foot, and pull the leg, or pull the sleeve in the opposite direction. Now, when I'm taking it off, I definitely do move to his opposite side, and I'm going to repeat that over on the other back leg. Sometimes they have a tendency to want to sit when you take it off the back legs, so I'm supporting his butt with my knee. I'm lifting the coat up so that it's rolled up near his neck, and I'm going to reach down and grab his arm and start threading the coat through. And if you get it over his elbow, you can then slide the arm off. I'm going to repeat that on the other side here. And then just take it off his head. Another way you can do it, if you have a little hard time with the gymnastics on the front, is if you have a coat with a little extra room, And we're going to see if this coat will allow us to do with Ozzy. Actually, I'm going to take a medium that I know is a little tighter, and we'll see if this works for him. So we're going to slide his front head through, have the label on top. Again, take a front leg, hold the dew claw, slip it through, let him get his balance. I'm going to repeat on the other side. And if the leg gets stuck, one of the tricks you can do is take your hand, reach it from the bottom up, down into the cuff, and then ease it up slowly. And then reach the coat down, he wants to know what I'm doing, towards his butt, lift up the leg, again, send it through, and then I'm going to support his knee, or his butt with my knee, and repeat the process on this side. Now, this is a medium on him, and while it fits, you'll notice that where the back ends is a little bit further up on his hips. That doesn't cause any problems that I'm aware of. I've seen Ozzy run and jump in a medium. The only time you'll really notice is when they lay down in the Sphinx position, this might slide up a bit. But because it's connected down at the legs, it doesn't come off and it doesn't pinch. So here we're going to try the alternate way I have of taking it off. Taking the hind legs out is the same way. Support his butt with my knee. Reach down, lift up the leg. Roll the coat forward, get it at his neck, and I'm going to ask him to back up a little bit so I can show you this. It's a tile floor, so we get a little resistance. And if your hound lets you do this, I hold the top of the neckband where the ribbing is, one hand on his head, and push his head through, and then he can just simply step out of it. So those are two different ways, depending on how much your hound likes getting the coats on and off. You can choose whichever way works for both of you. Now the first few times you try it, it may be a little bit difficult, but with practice and with treats and training, they definitely learn that it's an okay thing. And as you noticed when I rubbed Ozzy's back, once he gets his coat on, he is incredibly happy. So, greyhounds, Ozzy's not the most confident dog in the world when it comes to videos, but when it comes to snapping pictures, you'll see how healthy and happy he is on our website. Thank you so much for purchasing your coat, and please feel free to email us if you have any problems. Have a great day.